classification of brakes based on the purpose. Okay, maybe primary and secondary, transmission brakes, wheel brakes, disc and drum brakes, and based on the actuation mechanism, hydraulic brakes, air brakes, mechanical, and so on. Okay. After that, we have detailedly discussed about drum brakes and how it works, what are the different parts. Okay. Then brake shoes, right? Then we started with the disc brakes, different types of disc brakes we have discussed in the last class. Okay, one is a fixed caliper type, right? So whenever you press the brake, equal amount of pressure will be built on both the cylinders. You can see here, this is cylinder 1 and this is cylinder 2. The equal amount of pressure will be built and parallelly that will be transmitted to the revolving disc. This disc in turn will be connected to the bearing and the wheel mechanism. This is first type. Second is the swinging caliper. So at one end it is mounted, right? So one of the friction pad or brake pad is fixed here. Whatever pressure you apply, it will be on the second brake pad only. We have discussed the advantages of this mechanism also in the last class. Correct? Only one brake pad there will be good amount of wear, whereas the second brake pad, which I'm showing in the screen, will have a lesser wear. Okay. So this is the second one, which is fixed. You can see the red color dot over there, right? The next type. Now, before going ahead, how would we like to continue? I'll give you some amount of time to take down the sketches because directly it is not possible. Or shall I share the material? Only we will discuss the concept of working within a short time. Whichever would be comfortable, please let me know. You can type and send me also,
Okay, sir.
which would be more better. Shall we discuss only here so that I can share this PPT with you? You can practice the sketches so that we can finish the class in some 25 minutes or so that you will be more comfortable instead of giving voice break. Voice break may be related to your network issue, I believe, because here the network is very strong. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which would be better? You can type and send me. Is it better to give you some amount of time for writing down the sketch, or shall we discuss right away so that you can take down the sketches later when I share the material?
Okay, sir. Discuss straightly.
Okay. So this is the swinging caliper type. This is the second type of disc brake which we have discussed. Moving to the next one. One second, please. Again. So in the last class we have discussed swinging caliper disc brake also. Yeah. Next, sliding brake. Sliding brake type. This is the sliding caliper type. This is the third one. Okay, there are two pistons, P1 and P2. You can see in the sketch there clearly. Okay. P1 and P2. Okay. So whenever you apply the brake, see the name sliding caliper is given because the caliper, whichever you can see the box type arrangement in the sketch, that itself can move, right? So whenever the high pressure fluid flows, I'll take the pen so that I can clearly demonstrate you. See here, whenever you press the brake pedal, right? So the high pressure fluid will flow through this line, okay, and it will push the pistons P1 and P2 simultaneously. So when the piston P1 is pushed, so the caliper will be directly, again voice problem, 1 second. Please hold on for a second. I'll reconnect once again. We'll check once again. I think I've connected to Wi-Fi. Maybe network error from your end. Can you move little bit and check once again? Those who are having problem related to voice, please hold on for a second. Okay, kindly check your network once because I am connected onto Wi-Fi now from mobile hotspot. I think there should not be any issue. I've connected my headphones also. Please check it once again. Come back. Can you hear clearly now? I think in the sound check it is showing no issues here. And okay, can you hear now? Can you hear now? Right. So we'll continue. So sliding caliper type we were discussing. There are two pistons, P1 and P2. So whenever the high pressure fluid is pumped, the piston P1 directly applies the pressure onto the disc, whereas the piston P2 slides the caliper. It will move behind so that caliper will be shifted back. So that from both the ends the pressure will be exerted. So the braking effect will be maximum. So this is the third type of disc brake mechanism. This we have discussed in the earlier class. So coming to the next topic, okay, brake pad materials. So what are the different materials used for brake pad? Right. So first, in some cases, non-metallic materials are used. So these are the combination of various synthetic substances. Okay, maybe sometimes the composite materials. Okay, so different types of materials are bonded. Okay, a composite material is used. Okay, principally in the form of it may be a cellulose or an aramid or a pan, etc. And sintered glass. Okay, they are gentle on rotors but produce a fair amount of dust. So not only producing the dust, their lifespan is very short. Okay. So some of the non-metallic materials, but these can be used for only olden days vehicles where speed is less. Right, with a short speed you can run the vehicle. Okay. The second one is semi-metallic materials. Okay. It's a combination of various flaked metals as well as non-metallic pads. They are a combination of both. Okay. So they are bit fade resistance compared to non-metallic substances. Okay. But the cost will be increased. Why? Because you are clubbing two different materials. The cost will be higher. Okay. So their fade resistance is better as compared to non-metallic materials. The next is the third one is fully metallic. If you just observe your car, okay, if you just go through the car brake pad, whatever is there, it is completely metallic, made up of low grade metal. Okay. The main positive feature is here the wear and tear will be lesser as compared to the non-metallic or the semi-metallic and metallic clubbed together. Okay, fully metallic materials has a lesser wear and they are also heat resistance. His heat resistance is good. Their life will be higher. Their life will be comparatively higher. Okay. And the fourth is ceramic. This is the most popular one now. It is made up of clay and porcelain bonded to copper plates and filaments. These are a good compromise between the durability. See here, metallic and semi-metallic durability is poor, braking effect will be good, but heating will be more. Fully metallic materials, the wear and tear is lesser, right? Their durability is higher. They are good heat resistance, but the cost will be higher. The compromise between these two combinations are the ceramic materials because their dust producing form will be lesser and the durability will be comparatively better and they have good anti-fade character. What do you mean by fade resistance? When you start using the brakes continuously, okay, so overheating of brakes will be there. This we have discussed in the earlier classes also. Overheating of the brakes is a main problem when you start using the brakes continuously. Such overheating problems will be to some extent reduced by these methods. Okay. So these are the different materials based on the application, size of the vehicle, what load will be there on the vehicle, etc. And driver comfort requirements. So these will be decided. Okay. So these are some of the different materials used in brake pad. Yeah. So far we have discussed two different mechanisms. One is disc brake, different types of disc brake, different mechanisms, and drum brakes, different materials used for the disc, etc. Now we will discuss about the differences, comparison between disc and drum brake. So definitely each mechanism has its own advantages and limitations. Okay. So every mechanism will have its own advantages and limitations. So depending on applications, we can choose which is the suitable mechanism. So if you consider the disc brake, okay, their friction pads are flat usually, and wear is more uniform. There will be no ununiform wear and tear. Okay. But in drum brakes, they are semicircular in the friction linings or brake pads, whatever you use. Okay. They are semicircular in nature, and there is a non-uniform wear. So what happens when there is a non-uniform wear? Okay, one end of the brake pad wear out at a faster rate, okay, compared to the other end, so that the life of the brake pad will be reduced. Instead of driving it with the vehicle for 10,000 kilometers with a good driving habit, you can drive it only for 5,000 kilometers, because one end becomes unevenly worn out, so that you can no more use it for the braking purpose. Whereas in case of a flat, I mean a disc brake, okay, usually a disc will be used. It will be a flat throat. It's a circular thing, so that there will be uniform wear and tear. So in this first aspect, disc brake will be better as compared to drum brakes. That is the wear and tear. The second is cooling mechanism. Okay. Disc brakes are much Disc brakes have a very good cooling mechanism as compared to that of the drum brakes. Okay. So naturally it can get cooled, so that there will be no question of fading. Okay. The fading characteristics will be reduced, so that cooling will be more. So even if you are using the brakes very much frequently, there will be no question of any issues. Okay. So if you are driving the vehicle in a hilly station, wherein continuously you should keep on using the brakes, in such cases disc brakes are much preferred over drum brakes. So this is the second main comparison, wherein in the first 2 points disc brakes are far better compared to drum brakes. The third is stability. Okay, stability means we were discussing in the earlier classes, when there is a rain, if you are driving your old cars like Omni or so, so when the water falls onto the drum, okay, drum is the major mechanism which will help you in applying the brake. So if the water falls onto the drum, the braking efficiency will be lower, so that you have to drive your car at a lower speed only, then only you can drive it. Okay, the braking efficiency, so it is not a very much stable mechanism. So if you go to any areas where there is a water prone roads, so there your vehicle will not be stable, but such issues will not be there in the disc brake. And also this, whenever water falls onto the disc here, immediately it will be wiped off automatically, because it's a flat surface. But if you consider the drum brakes, okay, it can get locked between the drum and the brake pad, so that is why you can observe in disc brakes the corrosion problems will be lesser, whereas in drum brakes, as the vehicle becomes older and older, when you go and check your vehicle, even though the brake pad is replaced, you will not get the good efficiency in braking, because the drum properties will be lost. It will corrode over a period of time. Braking efficiency will be less. So in the third point also, disc brake is better than drum brake. Fourth, maintenance and service of the brake is easy. Okay. For in disc brakes, it is very easy to remove it, clean it, and refit it. Okay. So maintenance issues will be very much better. Okay. So next, in the fourth point also, disc brakes are far better compared to the drum brakes. Okay. Coming to the fifth point, these have better anti-fade characteristics. Fading we were discussing, prolonged continuous usage of brake. Okay. Anti-fade characteristics are far better compared to the drum brakes. So continuous using, because as this point number 5 and point number 2 are interlinked. Cooling mechanism, whenever it is better, fading will be obviously low. So if you are even using it continuously, you will not feel any decrease in braking efficiency. Okay. Disc brakes does not have a servo action. So I'll send you a small animation after the class regarding servo action. So once the brake pad gets worn out, there will be a spring mechanism, servo based mechanism, which will adjust the distance between the drum and the disc, so that the braking force required will be altered. So with a decreased braking force, you can operate the vehicle. Okay. So this will be an advantage in drum brakes, where such mechanism will not be there in the disc brake. And in